What's going on? What's happening? What's up? And welcome to the Millennial Masterclass podcast, servicing all millennial issues, great and small. Leslie, talk to him. What's going on there? What's happening?
Hey y'all, it's your girl Les, aka Ella Rel, Helen in Temple. What's going on with you, Sean?
Hey, it's Shauna, aka Sean the Don, residing in Maryland.
Not Merlin.
I really appreciate how you hit that MU like really hard. That Merlin. Like that felt right. Just say it again. Let me hear it one more time.
I'm basically from here now at this point. You know what I'm saying? Basically.
I don't know that we can say that though, because like they said that they're like once you live in a place 10 years, you're from there. But like I don't feel like I'm from DC. Like I've never been somewhere and I was like I like. I've never been like, don't, it's sometimes occasionally in jest, I'll say don't size it, but I'm always using it ironically. So like, no, I've never done it. I've never killed Mo. I've never done it. My mother don't live in Northeast. It's never happened. It's never occurred. That's all I'm saying.
Y'all remember them DC videos that used to have circulating back when we was there?
People from DC be like, or shit, DC people say, right? Something like that.
That was
at the gallery or whatever.
Down gallery. Oh my gosh. Memories.
At the gallery or whatever. Oh wow. Okay. Now what was the debate? That was the one. Debate. That was the little term they said, he debate, girl.
Right,
he debate. Oh, she debate. Oh, little slim thick. Yeah, she debate. What?
Take me back.
Are you beating your feet right now?
You already know it. I told you I'm from here.
Get the fuck out of here. Okay, yeah. Where you from?
I don't even know how to do that shit. I'm lying.
You know what? That is literally the one dance that still eludes me. Like to this day, like I still can't quite get the shit together.
It's an
right.
art form. See,
the listeners don't know, but I be dancing though. Like I kill it on the dance floor. Like I kill it.
Not that one.
No, I don't know what it is. No, the Beach and Feet crew. I would love to get them on the show that maybe they could teach us.
I think you legit just have to have the DMV ingrained in your blood.
That's not what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what it is. I've seen
seen
niggas be imported and figure it out. It can be figured out. I just couldn't. I haven't got my feet quite to it. Is all I'm saying. But what did we do this weekend, guys? Aside from reminisce about beating our feet.
I finally started Christmas shopping. Shout out to me for being a good auntie. Well, I low-key ain't even bought my niece and nephew stuff yet, but I got stuff for like my grandma, the other babies in my life that I need to buy stuff for, so I'll finish up this coming weekend, but I'm proud of myself because I wanted to sit this Christmas out. I ain't really into Christmas, but my mom was like, no, you can't do that. You got to get these kids something. So I took care of that. And then I relaxed, believe it or not. Sunday, I did absolutely nothing and it felt amazing.
All I've been doing is ordering packages. I have so many packages in my room, in my office. It's just kind of ridiculous. I have a dresser that I need to build. I took all the pieces out of the box and just stared like, well, maybe one day. My weekend was pretty chill.
Do you actually build your own fixtures or do you have like a person come in and build them?
I be doing it myself.
Independent woman, what you mean?
Yes, excuse me. It might take me a long time. Like it took me about 2 weeks to finish that damn fireplace, but I did it.
Okay, respect. No, because like people will go on TaskRabbit now, or like sites like that and be like, all right, Carlos will come by and fix it. I don't know why I said Carlos. It could have been any name.
Not Carlos.
I don't know why I said that. But
y'all, first it was last week. Now we saying Carlos. Come on, y'all. We gotta do better.
Daniel, whatever. I'm gonna come by and fix your whatever. $50, boom. I think that was how my lady mounted her last TV at her last place.
I don't know how I feel about strangers coming to my house though and touch my stuff.
That's always been my concern.
Yeah.
Every time.
Especially when I was living here by myself, it's like I'm a single woman. I don't want to just have anyone just
like. Did you have your blade handy? Was it ready? Was it sharp? Were you able to access it quickly?
Man, you said what?
Did you have your blade ready?
Have your blade ready? Was it sharpened? Was it ready?
Oh, you already know. Got the taser. Got everything.
Mm-hmm. You gonna tase a nigga? Wow. God damn. All right.
I mean, honestly, that is a good cover up for crazy people, to be detached from everything, get inside people's houses. Like, yeah, I don't know if I
but like who's doing that for $50?
I watch too much Law and Order, like
right. If somebody really wants to attack somebody, they don't care how much they're getting for it. That's
a good point. That's gonna be satisfying a fetish, perhaps.
Exactly. Yeah. They're crazy. So I don't know.
But I get that. But it's just like But seriously though, come mount this fucking TV. You know, like even after all of that, like, could you still mount the TV? Like,
right. Even after you chase me around the house, but you're not gonna mount that TV though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like you go mount this TV. We talked about this. We settled on the price. Mount the fucking TV.
Could you have done the work first and then try to attack me? Come on, be considerate.
Right. I respect that. I get that. Exactly. You like work first, then play. Okay.
Not play. I'm done. Anywho, what you do this weekend, Tristan?
Not a whole lot. Like, there should have definitely been more done other than chasing around these dogs. But we did get to see a bit of a dance recital, which was kind of cool. So basically, one of my lady's friends, Ellen, I'm gonna shout her out. She and her dance company had to, they had to kind of stop rehearsing during COVID, like many other dance companies. So they rehearsed digitally and still put this show together. So they put it together mostly digitally at first and like practiced on Zoom. And then they kind of recorded all that and gave us a little documentary for like their little, their, I guess, winter showcase is what they call it. Mm-hmm. And so, no, it was pretty good. I was impressed, you know? And like her editing was great too. Like low key, it could have been a PBS special. Like it was actually that good.
Okay, PBS.
It was super smooth. Like it was literally like one of those interest stories, you know, where they do it, like they go like film the opera or whatever. It was kind of cool. So I'm happy that I got to see that and see the ladies and their choreography. They put together some really nice routines. So definitely shout them out.
That's dope. Shout out to y'all, especially to have to do all that over Zoom. That's
exactly. That's what I'm saying. And they put this together. Like they had some really decent routines. I gotta get the name of their company, and like it escapes me at the moment, and I feel bad because I definitely saw this for like 3 hours. And
You'll put it in the show notes, y'all.
but I will get the name of the company and shout them out for sure.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
Is it that time? Are we moving on? Greener pastures, if you will. It is time for. I don't know how green ain't gonna be. We're gonna move on. No, my God. Let's talk about it. Okay. You know what? Jumping the gun. I am jumping the gun.
He's excited to have some great stuff planned for the lesson plan.
I really am a little excited about it. I'm not gonna lie to you. But no, it's time for the bulletin board. Go right to it, please. Pull out a thumbtack. Let's hear it. What's the first point?
So I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it doesn't look
like. Wait a minute. Wait. Well, hold up. No. Fuck that.
We starting off on that first.
Exactly. Are you serious? We just talked this shit up, hyped it up, and then you're gonna start off on the nah.
I'd rather get the bad out the way, you know, and then I don't really know if we ended on a high note, but you know, we just gonna get the
okay. Just start. Just start. You got it.
So it don't look like Uncle Jojo gonna extend the student loan relief again. So it's looking like.
That's not surprising.
Yeah, Biden put the hammer down, like no more extensions. Y'all done had like a year and a half of these extensions when it comes to not having to pay your student loans and having 0% interest. So at the end of January 31st, 2022, that's the last day.
That is so sad. I forgot all about student loans. I have paid that bill ever since they put it on.
Right. It's student loan.
It's like a looming cloud. It literally is a looming cloud at any point that could just like give you all the rain. Like
student loans have been that guy who ghosted you and now he's trying to come back around. It's like, no, boo, I didn't forget about you.
No, fuck that. No, because the thing is that, and they can come back though. Like it's a little stronger than that. Like I feel like the student loan is like a process server. You know, like it just at any moment he can hit you. Here are the papers. Like the fuck.
Right.
Wow, this is what you're doing.
Well, honestly, I already got the degree. You can't really take that back now. So y'all gonna get your money.
Eventually. They can't take it back. You're absolutely right. But they can definitely take your wages.
You can't repo my degree.
They can have it back for what I'm making. Like it's like, was it really worth all that? You can have it. I'm not even using it. Here.
I do not work in politics at all.
Right. No piece of paper.
I mean, if you get into one argument at work if you get into the right argument at work, that's a political conversation. That's all I'm saying. You're using what you've learned. So
look, my degree was in marketing. I feel like, I would have learned it on social media regardless. So here, you can have it back.
Yes. But you are preaching to the mass market. Talk about it. You see what I'm saying? Now, I am not currently working in film. So, all right.
Not yet.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Well on your way.
No, that's right. Preach on.
Not any. I mean, there was in the past, but not at the moment. But yes, in the future, you're correct.
You're gonna get there, so now that's gonna come in handy. But all y'all better start talking to your loan companies. I've been getting the emails because Navient is actually switching to a different company, so they've been emailing like, prepare, for the switch and prepare to start paying loans back and prepare. I'm like, prepare for what? Prepare to get ignored. Like,
y'all can keep sending them emails.
Yeah, but like they can get to those wages. They can get to them. They know where they are.
I know. I just be talking. I'm I'm definitely gonna start paying them because I'm working on buying a property next year, and so I'm definitely gonna start paying them.
But largely, those student loans don't really impact your credit that negatively.
It's not even that big of a deal. They didn't care that much about my student loans when I purchased my house.
Exactly.
And they really care about like what you're supposed to be paying per month.
Exactly. That's why I'm gonna do the little lowest repayment plan. So you ain't taking too much out my check, but y'all see that I'm paying this. But honestly, they can sit there for the rest of my life for all I care. I ain't worried.
The shit should have been free anyway. Like it should have been free anyway.
Right.
Personally.
Talk about it.
But that's a conversation for another day.
And we will have somebody on who has more knowledge about that to discuss it with us.
We actually will. Actually, I can think of the perfect person right now, but let's not give too much away. What do we have next up on the bulletin board? Please, something happy. Some happy news, right?
If you want to call Jussie Smollet being found guilty of falsely reporting a hate crime.
Oh, God. I'm sure somebody's happy about this. All right.
I still don't understand. Like, what happened? Like, what?
Was this during COVID? When did this even happen? It felt like it was so long ago.
Wasn't it in 2019? January 2019. So dang, almost 3 years ago.
Yeah, like I just want to know, like he was in Chicago and said, "I got the best story ever." Like he just said, he just knew. Like when, like Dave Chappelle said it when he ran it down, it just didn't quite make sense. I was like, "Fuck, this really doesn't make sense."
I just hate when Black people fuck up like that. Damn.
And on this high of a platform, this like I just don't understand why. And everybody, when it first happened, everybody was like posting and supporting.
It's like, bro, I appreciate your enthusiasm. I really appreciate your enthusiasm, but come on, man. Come on.
Yes. So basically, the Chicago jury found Jussie guilty of 5 counts of disorderly conduct for making.
A Chicago jury found him. Who was in the jury?
Chicago. Yeah.
Who was in the jury?
Don't ask me. I have no idea.
Everybody that watched Empire.
Absolutely not.
But I mean, he was acquitted of 1 felony account of disorderly conduct. And it says disorderly conduct charge for a false crime report is a class 4 felony and punishable by up to 3 years in prison and $25,000 fine. Here's where he messed up. So apparently he should not have testified on his behalf. His legal defense team, that was a wrong call, because when he testified, it says, let's see, before he took the stand, he said that he had never lied to the police and denied orchestrating the attack on himself. But when he testified his account and the jury found him guilty, they're basically saying you were lying. So because they're saying, we found you guilty, what you said doesn't stand, you were lying, and he testified, they consider that, basically open yourself up to receiving jail time. Now, I've been reading that they say he most likely get probation, just have to pay the fine, but it's still in the air that he could possibly serve a little bit of jail time. I think the max is like 3 years.
He's not going to jail. I'm sorry. If he goes to jail, it's a publicity stunt. Like that's the only reason he's going to jail. Like just so he can take the pictures for the gram. You're gonna see him in the bars and everything. He's gonna get real swole. Every picture he's gonna have a cigarette in his mouth.
Yeah, but it was some really crazy accounts. I don't know if y'all heard his part of the story, but he was saying how he met one of the brothers at this bathhouse in Chicago, this gay bathhouse, and they were doing coke together and they were masturbating together. It was all this craziness. And
what the fuck? Hold on, wait a minute.
Exactly.
Why did he give a Zola story for this? Did he testify?
That's what you do in the bathhouse. What do you mean?
Did he testify with this?
The bathhouse you take baths in there? What is it?
No, a bathhouse.
No, it's like a sex club.
Yeah, pretty much. You always say bathhouses was how things when the AIDS epidemic happened. They said that was how it spread the fastest because so many dudes be in there, and then you go have your party, and now the spread.
I'm innocent. I don't know nothing about this, man. It's above me.
Not that we know a lot about that, but
I mean, we can read. We know we got this books on this. This isn't obscure information. This is very easy to find. We can all go read about this right now.
I'm gonna start having to use that. If I'm act like I don't know about nothing, I can read.
But you can. What to look the information up at. I don't know about it. Not a problem. Google. Hello. What? Wow. Is that what happened? Trans Archduke. Okay. Wow. Okay. Damn. I just learned something new. That's all I'm saying.
You're right. Tristan, this next one is just for you.
Is it really? It is special.
So apparently over 40 camels were disqualified from a beauty contest. Let me finish. Let me get it out. In Saudi Arabia for allegedly receiving Botox injections.
Oh my God. This is
I
a
don't
beautiful story.
First
This is
of
a
all,
beautiful story.
They have a camel beauty competition.
That's the first question.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like this story begs so many questions. Okay, see now that's camelist. That's your speciesist right there, and we won't tolerate that type of behavior on this show.
Oh my goodness!
I heard what you said. No, but that's fucking wild. A camel beauty competition, like, and then like that begs another question. So, like, are we judging on humps? Like, who got the best hump? Like, you didn't think about
lovely lady loves. Check it out. Hey, come on, Fergie.
That was just the first thing I thought about. I was just like, oh man, they judging camel humps. These niggas are nasty. That's all this is.
Well, apparently, what they get judged on and what they found they had Botox injections in, it was applied to the camel's head and lips. Don't be laugh. I cannot. Also, it says that some breeders use fillers for facial relaxation and hormones to exaggerate muscles on their camels. Other violations included stretching out the lips and noses of some of the camels and embellishing certain body parts with rubber bands.
That's nasty. That is so nasty. What?
But what make a camel cute?
That's what I'm saying. Like, how did you know what part to make bigger?
Yeah.
I don't know. But
do they just look at Joe Camel and they're like, everybody needs to look like Joe Camel. Everybody look at Joe.
It's above me, but apparently this is the whole thing, the whole like beauty contest and stuff, because Botox was deemed a legal advantage for camels back in 2018. So this is not like the first occurrence.
There was legislation passed for such a crime.
What? I'm here cheating in these beauty competitions.
Nigga, this shit is wild. You can't tell me this is the wildest story.
A natural born beauty camel, like what? I can't. I'm dead.
Like you can't tell me this isn't the wildest story we've had on the bulletin board. Like I was like, we can't pass this shit by. This is too crazy.
Yeah, it definitely is. Like hands down, I've never read something so crazy.
So wait a minute, where was this? Where did it happen though?
It's in Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
And listen to this. It says each year camel breeders are invited to compete at the festival for $66 million in prize money. So
wait a minute, what?
They was doing whatever it took to win. They was pumping these camels up.
Okay.
Now I can see why you would. Okay. Now it's making more sense.
I should have led with that.
You really should have. Now I'm like, oh, okay.
Now we're like, oh. I mean, I would have did what I had to do.
What's that man's name in Miami? Let's get him.
Dr. Miami?
That's the guy. That's who we need.
What's that guy name in Miami?
Dr. Miami.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought he had another name, but far beside the point.
He probably does. We just all know him by Dr. Miami. I have no idea what his
Okay, well then there you go. Yeah, let's call that name. Whatever it is, that name. I need him to make this camel look pretty. That is a wild statement. That's wild.
Maybe he only good with BBLs and not like
my camel gonna have the best humps then. Shit.
But listen, it says jurors determine a winner by judging camel contestants on the shape of their head, their neck, and the hump, as well as their dress and posture.
Their dress? What they wear?
I don't know. I guess they drape something over the humps or something. I have no idea.
Yo, this is more elaborate than like dog show. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the dog show that comes
giving dogs Botox?
I don't think so.
I mean, I can see it.
Let me Google dog Botox, see what happens.
You think it's gonna come up? Was that the answer?
I don't like that. I hope that's a no.
Well, you know, they paint dogs like pandas. They do that.
Does your dog need
pandas?
Yeah, there's like this dog cafe in Tokyo, and if you take your dog in there for like $200, they will dye him like the color of a panda.
No offense, but they be doing some crazy stuff to dogs over there anyway, so that doesn't surprise me. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all this week. That was enough.
Yeah, it was. That was too much. You will get the follow up on that camel story, right? And see what happens to those. I want to know what their punishment was.
We got to see what happens to their lady lumps. But until then, I'm going to keep my ears to the street and report back next week. What? I'm so excited.
Oh, guys. All right, y'all. We're back up in it. We are back up in it. So today on our lesson plan, honestly, it's game day. You know, let's say a substitute is in town, because today we're going to play some games. We're going to get into it. Our producer has worked tirelessly on these games and really put a few things together. She said we're going to have some fun. So let's take it. So Les, please take it over. What you got for us?
So this is our Christmas edition. We're going to bring back our this or that, as well as our icebreaker questions, just so the audience can kind of see, you know, how we think, how we feeling, and what we like and stuff like that. Christmas edition, because it's ho, ho, ho for the holidays. So I have 5 Christmas this or that questions. So we're going to start with the first one. Do you prefer store-bought gifts or handmade gifts?
Store-bought.
It's definitely store-bought, but only because I feel like I live in a society where it has made me this way. I'm just gonna put that out there. Like, I
good things that people can make.
Well, exactly.
We used to make gifts for our parents, you know, in school that would have like the art.
Yeah, but those were trash. Like, if you think about now,
but like, it's a sentimental value. Like, what if you had like a niece or nephew?
If you're gonna carve me like a duck or something out of some wood, all right, that's different. You put some varnish on it, you put some life on that, it has legs. But
maybe you can knit a blanket.
See, that's what I'm saying. And that type of shit is dope. So it's like,
yeah, that's cute. But like, what else?
Typically, you know how they put the little clay, like you put your hand in there and make a mold of your hand. It was typically stuff like that, like cheap little, you know, quick stuff that we did in school.
What if somebody came and gave you that little fucking ashtray? What is that damn the pottery place?
I'm really mad you said ashtray.
Because that's the only thing people be making is a damn ashtray. I would be pissed.
No, I'm trying to think. When we did it, no, we made candles. Yeah, we made candles in class. Yeah.
Oh wow, we ain't no candles.
Yeah. Honestly, I love getting candles. You can't really go wrong with giving somebody a candle. You know, you put it by the bathtub.
I like not paying for it.
Exactly.
The 3 week, like all the housewives told me, the 3 week versus the 1 week.
1 week and right. 3 week.
And Wendy had the nerve to say she come out with a 7 week. Ain't no way you do no 7 weeks, girl. Sit down. But anywho, second question: do y'all prefer eggnog or hot cocoa?
Cocoa.
Hot cocoa.
Cocoa. I hate eggnog.
I don't fuck with eggnog. Not at all. Not at all.
It's just
eggnog is only good if it has liquor in it.
Eggnog is trash all the way around.
It just looks like thickness and like.
I'm gonna tell you what I do with eggnog.
Like
ew, Leslie, what the hell?
Eggnog looks like I should take it directly out the package and pour it directly in the toilet. Like it just looks crazy. Like it looks crazy.
That's why we're twins, because we don't like a lot of the same stuff. We be like right here. So yeah.
Because that's no, I'm not. You know what's crazy? My brother loves eggnog. Like we'll buy it like off season. We'll buy the shit off. Like, you know, you love eggnog when you're in the middle of summer drinking some fucking eggnog. Like,
I know crazy. They sold it all season. I thought it was.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
No, if it's early, he's gonna find it. He loves the eggnog. Like, he's a fan of it. It's a
hunting for it. Oh my goodness.
It's all right.
All right. Gingerbread cookies or sugar cookies?
Sugar
cookies. Yeah, for sure.
That was a stereotypic answer, but it's definitely sugar cookies.
I actually prefer a ginger cookie over a
really.
Like the ginger snaps. I prefer ginger over regular sugar cookies. So, okay, real tree or fake tree?
Real.
I wish I had one this year, but that shit costs so much money.
Even though like a real tree is a pain in the ass because like those needles everywhere. Like I don't know what's worse, needles or dog hair. They're both terrible, but
probably dog hair.
I don't know. You find needles everywhere. Like I remember I once found a needle in the refrigerator. Like how did a needle get in the refrigerator? That's wild. It should never be there.
I am fake tree because we always had fake trees growing up because my dad and sister had allergies real bad, so we couldn't have a real tree. And so I've always done fake. We'll always do fake because, like you said, I feel like a real tree is more of a hassle. And once you buy one fake tree, like you'll have it for years and years and years, you just take it out the garage or out the attic, whatever. So fake tree over here.
Yeah, and I love the smell of real trees in the house. When I grew up, we always had real trees.
Is it wrong that we're cutting trees down just to like put up in the house for like a couple of days? Like let's be real about it. Like we're just over here cutting the tree down. Great, awesome to put this up. Like, isn't that a barbaric practice? Just a little bit.
Like Fern Gully.
They're gonna cut that shit down anyway to make some paper.
They don't cut those down to make paper. They don't cut those trees down. Not those trees. No.
Oh,
it's like Fern Gully. Y'all are being very barbaric. Stop cutting down our trees for Christmas.
Did you say Fern Gully?
I love Fern Gully. That was my movie.
We're gonna move right along.
That's such a millennial movie. Like only select few know about it. But yeah, shout out to Fern Gully.
Fern Gully had a way about it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've seen it. I've definitely watched it.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
What?
You're too young.
Low-key like the Muppets a little bit, but like it's not.
Hold on, what's this? What did I say it was called?
Type in Fern Gully, FERN space GULLY. It was a movie about they were in the forest and she was like a little fairy and he was like working to cut down the trees in the forest, and they ended up like, you know, falling for each other. She shows him basically like the damage that they're doing.
Oh, I never saw this shit.
What?
I thought this was
like
something else.
Looking. Yeah,
Oh, you know what I thought you were talking about? I thought you were talking about Fraggle Rock.
Huh?
I thought you were talking about Fraggle Rock. Like it was like a Muppet type deal. That's what I thought you were talking about. This? What the fuck is this?
You've never seen it's a millennial classic, but
are you sure?
Yes, like
Anastasia is a millennial classic.
It is, but if you ask the right people, they're like, "Oh yeah, Ferngully." It's like half millennials know about it and half millennials don't.
So this is like some like esoteric millennial classic.
This was a kid movie about romance,
basically. And basically, they fall for each other to where he understands the damage that they were doing cutting down the forest, and he tries to stop it instead of being on the other side of it. Basically, it's a good movie. We got it in the living room. I still got it. But anyway.
On VHS?
Of course. We ain't had these. Definitely VHS. Okay, last this or that question. White lights or colored lights?
Color
lights. Ew, color lights are so cheap looking. Oh my god. It depends
on what color. You can have them all one color. It can be blue, it can all be red, all be green. Like I like it when there's a whole strand of blue or a whole strand of pink or whatever.
I like the multicolored ones. I like the
multicolored. It looks so cheap.
Multicolor is only cool for a Christmas tree. Anywhere else, I want only one color light.
Yeah, only so like outside on the house, all white. On the Christmas tree, multicolored.
Exactly.
Absolutely not. That multicolor shit can stay somewhere else.
I mean, blue is my favorite though. Blue is my for sure favorite. Like I love the blue lights. Anything that's like dressed in blue, I'm like, ooh, all right.
Do you have a tree now?
We do have a tree. Yes, it's a smaller tree. It's a fake tree. I wish it was a real tree, but it's not.
I still got to put ours up. That's gonna be next week's task. I just ain't had the time for the patience. But yeah,
there it is.
Oh, it's so cute. It's like a little Charlie Brown tree.
Exactly.
Yikes, Leslie. Well, I'm definitely not showing you my tree. That's your comments. Mine is bigger than that. Mine's like 7 foot.
See, I honestly, in my mind, we didn't even need a tree, but we have one, and I'm cool for it.
Where'd
cool.
you put your
I'm hosting Christmas at my house, so my family's coming.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
That'll be nice.
Where'd you put your tree up at? Like just in your living room in the corner or something?
In my living room in the corner where I had that big ass fake tree.
Oh, okay. Got
it with the big Christmas tree.
I got you. Okay. Oh, that'd be nice. You have to tell us all the, things that happened.
Please do. Yes, please share.
Funny or crazy happened. All right.
Yeah.
So now we're going to do a few icebreaker questions. So have you ever regifted or returned a present you did not like for store credit?
Yes.
Bruh?
Yeah.
Who was it from? Was it from someone like you knew like wouldn't care or?
No, it was just my father. He gave me some jeans. They were too big. And he was like, are these too big? I'm like, yeah. And I switched them for the correct size.
Okay, that's cool. That's not a big idea. I guess I'm just trying to see like if it was a gift that was like sentimental to someone that they gave to you and thought that you would like, and then like you looked, it's like I hate you.
Nah, I generally just go get the right size, or sometimes maybe they thought they were getting me one thing and they meant to get the other thing, so I just switch it for that. Because I remember, I think one time my grandmother gave me a sweatshirt and she thought it was a sweatshirt I was getting. I was like, no, I wanted that. She's like, okay, we'll go. You can switch it. You know where it is.
Okay, well that's good. That's not bad.
Yeah, no, I never done that.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had to go back. I think maybe like when I was younger and we used to get like CDs for Christmas. That was back in the era of like NSYNC and all them. I think one time my mama gave me a artist that I didn't ask for. So I was like, I just want to go and get it for the artist that I want. She was cool with that. But I don't think anything major has happened. So, okay.
With CDs, I always just kept that shit. Like, it didn't matter. Like, I remember one time they gave me like an Earth, Wind, and Fire CD for,
that's a good
for a birthday. Right. No, but like... the point is that in my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, this is going to be a Cisco CD. This is going to be Usher or something. And then they gave me Earth, Wind, and Fire sing a song. I'm like, okay, that wasn't what I was thinking about. Or I got like Keith Sweat one time. And low key, what's crazy is that I still play those albums to this day, which is wild. So
there you go. Meant to have them. Have you ever lied and told someone their present was still in the mail when really you hadn't bought it yet?
Probably. I'm sure I've done
Probably.
It. Yeah. I can't tell you exactly
really
when it occurred.
Specific time, but I feel like I would say that.
I totally agree. We're directly in sync. That sounds like somebody would say, like, oh, yeah, it's in the mail. Oh, yeah, you got it.
That might be this year.
Still in the store. Still in the Amazon warehouse.
I might definitely have to use that this year. Did you ever try to stay up and wait for Santa?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember one time we were staying up in the living room and my mom was like, no, y'all have to go to bed. We were like, well, we want to see Santa, get the cookies and milk that we left them because we did that year. So she finally put us to bed. And then I remember like getting up and trying to sneak back or whatever, because there were no presents. Of course, when I snuck back, there was all these gifts or whatever. So I went and looked, and I was like looking at like, you know, how they put the little name tags or whatever they write on it. And I was looking at them like, this looks like my mama's handwriting. Like, this doesn't make sense. And so the next morning when we like officially woke up, so I was like, Mama, this looks like your handwriting. She was like, that's because Santa asked me to help him real quick because he was trying to like get everything unloaded. And he just asked me to write your name on it real quick. And that was the start of me starting to put two together, like, Santa ain't real. This is my parents doing this. And that's when I like figured it out. Yeah.
This looks like your handwriting. Okay, detective.
Because she has
open that damn gift and be quiet.
She has very distinctive handwriting. Like everybody knows Mama's handwriting. I was like, I don't think Santa writes like this.
Everybody knows her handwriting. Like, is she signing like autographs? Like, what are you talking about?
No, everybody who knows her, she has very distinctive handwriting. Like, it's really hard to duplicate her cursive and how she writes. So it's just like, we know that's my mama's handwriting.
I used to duplicate my mama's handwriting all the time.
I bet it's signing with permission slips and all this stuff.
Does she listen to this show?
Who, my mama?
Yes, Sean. Your mother, yes.
Nah, but she probably knew I was lying too. So she
okay. All right, fair enough. You got it.
All right. Two more. Do you buy presents for lots of people or only the people you're closest to?
Only the people I'm closest to. I don't really like buy presents.
Yeah, I really hate that shit. Like, honestly, I don't like if people don't get me a present. Okay, so what? It's cool. I'll go get it. Yeah,
exactly. Whatever. I'm not asking for nothing. So then like I'd be like, I really only buy it now that I'm older for like the kids in my life. So like nieces and nephews and like my friends who have kids and stuff like that. And of course my mom, my grandma, and that's about it. That's all I got for you.
I don't really want to buy no adults. So right. My brother and sister had a kid. I'm like, okay, well, that's who's going to get the gift.
Exactly.
How do you guys?
Exactly. All right. What celebrity would be the most fun to spend the holidays with?
You said the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Like what holiday? Like, am I spending Kwanzaa with like,
you can pick
like Angela Ray?
Pick.
I might have to go with the Smith family.
Ooh,
that's a good one. That's a good one.
Going on holiday trips and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I say that like I know them for real.
If I gotta pick a family at Christmas to hang out with, damn, this is tough. Maybe like the Currys, because like I can go see them play on Christmas Day.
True.
Yeah, let's go. And they got a little turmoil right now. It's a little messy, so I could, that might be cool just to be around.
Some messiness. What's tea?
Yeah, remember his parents getting divorced? They're going through a nasty divorce.
Yeah, or like if his father doesn't come, I would gladly escort his mother into the game. So then I'd be helping out.
This guy,
them, which would be look. I'm helping. Are
you?
What? I can't usher her into the game so she didn't have to come alone. The fuck? Both her sons are playing.
She got a daughter, and she got a daughter-in-law. A couple of them.
Then maybe they're not there at the time. You're like, it's I just want to fill that role. That's all I'm saying. That would be the family I'd want to hang out with. That would be a good time. The Currys, yeah.
It's funny. The first person, I don't know why, first person who popped into my head was Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know if it's because like she's lit or she just graduated.
Shout out to her just graduating.
Yeah, she just graduated. Congratulations, Meg, from the Texas Southern University.
Yes, indeed.
But I think she just it's just be a good time, just having fun. And that's what I want the holidays be about. Just fun, eating, having a good time with people you love, that kind of thing. So that's who popped into my mind first. So that's what I'm going with.
Okay. Meg Thee Stallion. I'm sure that's a good time.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I have two individual questions for y'all now. So Sean, this one is specifically for you. What's the most controversial Christmas opinion that you have?
The most controversial. I don't know if it's that controversial, but I'm definitely not telling my kids that Santa Claus is real. We're not doing that shit. I'm gonna be like, yeah, other kids think he's real, so don't ruin it for them. But
don't say that.
I put my money into getting these gifts, and no, you're not going to be good just for some random ass white man. You better be good, or Santa. No, you better be good because I said you better be good. I'm buying these gifts.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not doing that. And then it always is like heartbreaking when you find out that Santa's not real. Like I remember my mama told me that Santa wasn't real, basically because I was being ungrateful. She was like, "Oh, do you like all your gifts?" I'm like, "It was hard, but I thought Santa would bring me something different." My mom cussed me the hell out. Like, I spent all my motherfucking money. I was like, "You didn't buy it. Santa did." That's when I realized Santa was not real.
No. That's a hell of a way to hit you in the face.
So wait, does that mean that you're not gonna, tell your kids about like Tooth Fairy, Easter Bunny, like all the mythical characters? You're just gonna like give them the real, like, this me putting $1 under your pillow? Or now kids be getting like $20.
Damn, $20.
They be
inflation, yo, inflation. It's real.
I think the most I ever got was like $2 per tooth.
Yeah, but like how many years ago was that? You times that with the inflation rate, boom, $20 rounds up.
Right, they get $1 because what they gonna buy with $20? They gonna lose it for they spend it. So
they get $5.
What you mean? What they gonna buy with it? They'll buy some NFT. They'll buy some stock. They'll buy whatever. Like
you right, because they're gonna be extras by the time I start.
Financial literacy. That's what we need to be telling the kids instead of fucking Santa Claus.
You right. I'm with you. You're not right when you're wrong, Tristan. I'm right.
What?
Wait, what? Did you make that?
You're not wrong when you're right. That's what I'm.
You're not wrong when you're right.
I just let it be.
You said you're not right when you're wrong.
I just let it be. I was like, clearly that was what she needed to tell me. So I let it be.
Okay.
Okay. So Tristan, this one is specifically for you. What was your biggest holiday cooking or baking fail?
See, now that's an interesting question. Because
don't say you never failed at baking or cooking.
Well, I mean, like I'm dope like that.
I heard
you're right. It happens very rarely.
Come on, even
but
when you actually started and got into it.
No. But interestingly enough, though, like I was listening to something earlier, and they were like, it was Denzel said it. Like, if you try, you will fail, and if you don't fail, you have never tried. I was like, okay, Denzel, you're right. So I'm gonna be real with the people. I'm gonna let them know. The first time I made dressing, like my mother's like dressing, I fucked it up. It was terrible.
Stuffing.
Yes, dressing. Yes. I don't actually stuff it. So
white folks say dressing. White folks say stuffing, but
because I don't stuff the bird.
I never heard people say stuffing until I got here. I'm like, what the hell is stuffing? I mean,
that's because they actually stuff the bird.
We only say stuffing. That's what I meant. I never heard people say dressing before.
We don't stuff the bird. That's why we call it dressing, because it's always in a separate pan outside. Correct. You say stuffing because they stuff it in the bird, which is weird.
Yeah, I'm just not doing that. No, that's unsanitary.
My hand is not going inside of the animal. Like,
oh no, your hand has to go inside. You gotta pull out the giblets.
Get the shit out.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not doing all that. Yeah, y'all know I ain't.
This is why we were trying to cook.
I made dressing before, but I ain't doing all that extraness.
No, but see, the thing with dressing, I don't know if a lot of people know about this, is that the consistency is everything, right? Because when it bakes off, that water's got to bake off. Well, if you use too much water, then it never bakes off, and then you just have like, soupy ass dressing. But then if you use too little water, then you have a brick, and nobody wants a brick, So
I never really made stuffing before.
And then the other part of it is that the sage. If you put too much sage, then it doesn't quite taste like it. If you put not enough, and it's a very fine thing. So when you get the sage right and the consistency, you're doing great. Like now, it's not a big deal. Like I still get a little nervous when I'm doing it, but like. It's not like it was then. It was a horrible time. Like I had to do it like 3 or 4 times before I got it. So,
well, good thing you finally got it together, because I know it's amazing now. All right, last question for y'all. What is your favorite holiday memory from childhood, or your favorite Christmas gift you ever received?
Sean, you got to go first.
I don't think I've received like good Christmas gifts. Like,
really?
Nigga, not one?
Like, you've gotten one.
I mean, yeah, I've gotten good ones, but nothing that I can think of that was so memorable. Like, I think I get better birthday gifts than Christmas gifts.
That's fair.
Okay, that's real. But so pick the best worst one then.
The best worst one.
The best worst one. I really can't think of one that I was like, oh my God, thanks so much.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I can't think of one. I think I buy myself the best gifts.
I believe that. Okay. I like that. Then what did you buy yourself on the Christmas? The best?
I bought myself a watch for Christmas one year.
Oh, that's dope. I like it. That's hot.
Yeah. I like that.
Have I seen this watch?
Probably. It's like this rose gold little drum. It was cute, but
okay. That sounds like something I've seen you wear. So okay, I accept that.
All right, what about you?
That's a good question. That's why I was hoping you were gonna go and just have this concise answer, and I was like, oh, this is gonna jog it for me. It didn't happen. But no, okay. So I think the best gift I ever got at Christmas, just thinking back on it, was like we got like this full figurine set of X-Men, and I had Iron Man with it and everything, and it had all the little pieces, and it was dope. And I lost Iron Man that day. I lost him that day. It was terrible. Like I still remember that.
Damn.
That wasn't great. But yeah, that was a great, and then like a good moment. I mean, Christmas is just always good if I'm with my people,
Yeah.
Like honestly, there was one year I spent it alone, and it was great because I was just off of work and basketball was on. And that was a great Christmas moment because I was like, oh, this is fantastic. I've been working straight. And now I'm going to sit here and watch basketball. So, and then I baked a pie later. It was a great day, actually.
Okay.
My Christmas experience, I guess that was good. Like me, my brother and sister would all sleep in the same bed on Christmas Eve and like wait for my mama to put out all the toys and shit. And then we would watch A Christmas Story over and over and shit. So it was just fun.
My Christmas moment, I mean, just growing up, we always go over to my aunt's house. She's the oldest out of all my mom's siblings, and she's been hosting since like before I was even born. So just the whole family gathering over there. We would always open gifts first, and then we would eat, and then spend the rest of the day either like playing games or watching the game that was on, or we'd be in the back room watching movies and basically just hanging out, chilling out, having a good time, playing with our new toys and stuff. And then I have two favorite Christmas gifts. When I was little, I was probably like 5 or 6, like real little. My sister was like 2 years older, so we were little. We got these Mickey mobiles. We were like little Mickey Mouse like motorcycle type things or whatever. So we used to ride that throughout the neighborhood, and we love those Mickey mobiles. And then more recent gift was last year. It's so funny. My mom had bought a karaoke machine to give to my nieces and nephews, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "They can't even appreciate it. They're too young." I was like, "I want it." So she was like, "You know what? I'm gonna get you one. Like we're gonna get it to them. We're gonna wrap it and give it to them, but I'm gonna get you one."
You tried to take the children's gift, Leslie. Oh my God.
That is
They're
terrible.
too young to appreciate that. Come on, y'all.
Is that what they are? Or maybe that was the gift they needed to get them started, get them popping. See,
my sister hasn't even opened it yet because she's they're too young to appreciate, and they would just break it right now. So she's holding off on actually like letting them.
That's y'all stifling the children. That's what that is. Stifle the children.
They ain't got voices just yet. I'll test them when they come over just to see if they got love me or not. But right now I don't think so. But
now you coach. All right.
Okay. But yeah, I still have that, so I plan to use it once I get my crib and we can start hosting some functions and stuff. So that was definitely a great gift. But yeah, that concludes my questions for this segment, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed that.
It was a good time. No, I appreciate that.
Yeah, that was cute. I like that game.
I like when we reminisce. It's nice. It feels nostalgic, if you will.
It does, very much so. And y'all go check out Fern Gully. It's a good movie.
Fuck that. I'm not going to Fern Gully. No, I saw that too. Like I was like, you're really passing this off.
You can't say that because you haven't seen it, sir. You're prejudging.
I mean, you're not wrong, but like I felt like I'm not wrong either.
I'm not wrong. I'm right.
How you gonna get it right for you?
Stop doing that. I don't, because I still don't understand it.
No, I think that's the way you say it. I think she said it right.
I said it wrong the first time. You're not wrong when you're right. I said it the wrong way the first time. Y'all know what I mean. Go to the next segment. Whatever is on your list, I'll do it. Whatever it is, I'll do it. Merry Christmas, here I am. And we're back with it, and you know what time it is. It's time to go outside. So it's time for recess. Sean, take it away. It's a Christmas jingle. Nah, give us something else. I don't want no Jamaican air horn.
What should I do?
Oh, the weather outside is bright. The fire so delightful.
What are the words?
There's no place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Don't let it snow, actually. F that. Okay, back to Sean.
Wow. So, this week in our recess, we are doing a throwback Christmas theme.
Yeah.
So for our music portion, I want you guys to give me your top 5 Christmas songs.
Oh, can I go first?
You can go first, please.
Okay. I was so excited to write these songs. I really love these songs. Of course, number 1. Right. Well, these aren't in a particular order. Let me not say number 1.
Are you sure? Because it sounds like they're in a particular order.
No, they're really not, because I love all of these the same. So, of course, All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey.
Certainly. Why not?
This Christmas, Chris Brown's mix, of course.
Wait. Chris Brown's version, not the Donny Hathaway.
Oh my gosh, I have that version too.
Y'all are you. Okay. All right. Keep going. Just keep going.
You're Mr. Original. We like the more modern one. So yes, Chris Brown's version. Let It Snow by Boyz II Men.
Who sing that? I was over here. I have that down too, but I didn't know. I was like, who is that? It's a group.
That's Boyz II Men. 8 Days of Christmas by Destiny Child. On the first day of Christmas, my baby gave to me. Growing up, I love that song.
Yeah, and that's the one. That is the
one. And then the last one, Why'd You Leave Me on Christmas by B2K. Why'd you leave me? You remember that shot?
Oh no, I absolutely did not.
Why'd you have to
go? I can't co-sign on that one, twin. I can't co-sign on that one.
Nah,
I don't have it for you.
Put that little B2K Christmas CD over and over and over and over again. I love that little album. So yeah, those are my top five.
The crazy thing is, so many of the songs you have, I have as well. Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You. Chris Brown, This Christmas.
Specifically Chris Brown.
Y'all tripping.
Jackson 5, Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Yes.
James Brown, Santa Claus Goes Straight to the Ghetto.
Ooh.
Okay.
Santa Claus go straight to the ghetto.
I love
what
it.
A damn classic. And then Let It Snow by Boyz II Men.
Yes.
Respect. Okay.
So what about you, Tris?
Those are decent lists, but you know, my list has scope. Let me talk to you. Let me break it down.
That's scope.
Oh God.
Okay. This Christmas, Donny Hathaway, the original, the OG. Okay, the OJs. I Can't Hardly Wait Till Christmas.
Okay.
That's my song.
Okay.
January snow. February slow. I don't even want to get into it. They're not ready for it. All right. Now this next one, look here. I like some of the new stuff. Ariana Grande, December.
Okay, I don't think I know that song.
Okay, it's a killer. All right, I'm gonna let you know. Now, I was a little torn for these last ones, so they're kind of in a three-way tie. Jingle Bell Rock, love that song. That's my jam. Winter Wonderland, for sure. And then Baby It's Cold Outside. They're in a three-way tie.
Oh, okay.
I like those. Definitely classics. Definitely.
Yeah,
classics.
I couldn't tear them apart.
I expected nothing less from you, Tristan. So perfect, on par, boom.
It's on par.
I appreciate that.
Okay, what about your top 5 Christmas movies?
Oh, I can go first on this one.
Go ahead.
Okay, you clearly got something good.
I do. I have a couple of them because honestly, I'm not a big fan of traditional Christmas movies. So like, I kind of
Die Hard is on there.
Yeah, for sure is on there.
I knew it.
You said who? Holiday
Die
Heart?
Hard. I've actually never seen it, but all I hear
what
is
the fuck? What you mean you've never seen Die Hard?
But it's funny.
I've never seen that either.
People always say it's actually a Christmas movie, so that's why I know like that was gonna be on your list. But I've never seen Die Hard. No,
they can't see my face, but just know I'm.
You give the face of disgust.
I'm disgusted.
Oh, just from this picture, this don't look like no Christmas movie.
Yeah, it's not gonna look like a Christmas movie. It happens to take place during Christmas. That's the thing. That's why it's technically a Christmas movie. Like the plot really has nothing to do with. Well, the plot is woven around Christmas though, because I mean it all happens during Christmas. So like it all takes place during a Christmas party. So
it was really hard to try to think of what actually is a Christmas movie versus a movie that
Christmas happens in the movie or they reference Christmas. Like it's a Christmas movie.
Was it just in December or was it really a Christmas movie? You know.
That's fine. You know, I'm here for that. Like, it could be a Jewish movie and be a Christmas movie. It could do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be about Hanukkah, but Christmas happened in the movie. It's a Christmas movie. Boom. There you go. That's all I'm saying.
Why did somebody text me Happy Hanukkah today? Did you just want something to say?
What'd you say?
You should have said something. You should have said Happy Hanukkah back.
I did say Happy Hanukkah back. I was like, I didn't even know that shit started. Hey.
Yeah, it's like 12. It's 8 days, 8 days, right? It's 8 days.
Isn't it over now?
No. I honestly don't know.
But I feel like my coworker said they just celebrate the end of it. I feel like she definitely said that last week. But anyway, that's
ended kind of early.
Interesting.
I think it is like between Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Then the next one on the list, For Christmas. I love that movie.
Christmases. Okay.
You know that Vince Vaughn, Reese Witherspoon. That's a good time.
Yeah.
Very funny movie. Had me in stitches. Like I didn't expect to think it was so funny, and I like left the theater. I was like, that was a good damn movie. That was a funny one. A good time. Home Alone 2.
Okay, classic.
Home Alone 2. Definitely better than the first one. I don't care what anybody says. Home Alone 2 was better than Home Alone 1.
It's so funny. Shout out to my sister because I know she raising my nieces and nephew right. Every time they come over, they always ask to watch Home Alone 1, 2, and 3. But 3 was a different one. But they always ask to watch Home Alone, and they're like 2 through 7. So I know they're being raised right. But anyway,
there's hope for the future for sure. Because they're like Gen Alpha or something, right?
Just something. Who knows? I lost track.
It's real. Jingle All the Way. Do you remember that one?
Yes, I do. That was a funny
Sinbad, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Mm-hmm.
And they're trying to fight over this toy because like the son wants. That
was a classic for us.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
That was a good one. And then the last one, again, another movie that takes place during Christmas, Long Kiss Goodnight.
I never heard of that.
It's a good movie with Sam Jackson, Gina Davis. Came out about 1994, somewhere around there. It's a good time. Maybe 95. I don't know. It was an excellent movie. It's like basically this woman has lost her memory.
Mhm.
And so she has made this new life. She's had complete amnesia. She gets into a car accident, and then it kind of unlocks the part of her past that she'd been blocking out. She was like a secret agent, and so it was kind of crazy. So she was like she's like an assassin or something. Like, it's a good movie. You would enjoy it.
Oh, okay.
All right, Leslie, what you got?
So this Christmas, of course, hands down. This Christmas and Almost Christmas, I love those two. I can watch them over and over again, never get tired.
I feel like you just said the same movie twice, but that's
no,
fine.
you know there's a difference. Yes, they're like full of all these black leads and stuff like that. But when I tell you, Almost Christmas makes me laugh so hard every time I watch it, like it's the first time. Like, I freaking love that movie.
It's pretty funny, for sure.
Yeah. So this Christmas, Almost Christmas, Best Man Holiday.
All right, respect. That's a good one.
Yeah. That was a good one. Makes me cry every time. Oh my gosh. The Preacher's Wife.
I don't know why I knew you were going to pull some Denzel movie out. Like, I don't know what made me know that it was gonna come, and like, because he's in that, right? Isn't he in that movie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't never gonna guess my last one because I don't even know if y'all seen it, but he used to come on VH1 every single Christmas time. Like, me and my sister will watch it every time. We look forward to it. Y'all
Holiday Heart.
No.
Christmas Vacation. Lampoon, National Lampoon.
A Diva's Christmas Carol with Vanessa Williams.
What?
What? We used to watch it every Christmas. Oh,
you actually watched it?
Yes, it's one of our favorites.
I actually really like it.
I don't think I've ever watched that movie. Like, I've seen it come advertised a million times. I have never watched it.
Those sleigh bells ringing, ting ting tingling too. They like remix the song that like yoo-hoo. I freaking love that movie. We used to watch it every single Christmas. It came on VH1 religiously. So those are my faves.
Okay. Thank you for that information. Appreciate that.
Black movies, I'm here for it.
No, I'm definitely here for that.
VH1 this year, so check out. Look at your local listings.
I did not expect the last one. That last one's what threw me. She said A
too.
Diva's Christmas Carol. Okay.
Classic.
So is it actually the Christmas Carol though?
It's the story of the Christmas Carol. So basically, like the Christmas of past, present, and future comes because she's basically a Scrooge, treating everybody horribly in her life. She's a stinger. She was in a group, and then like she went on and left them and became solo, became a Grinch, treated her like her niece wrong, and this, that, and the third. And then she like supposedly like gets sick or dies or something like that, but she's not really dead. She just like sleep or something like that. And then of course they come and show her past, present, and future, and then she changes and she becomes all loving. She reunites with her group and she starts treating her niece better and everything. So it's a vibe. It's a good
okay
movie.
All right, a little Christmas Carol tune. I mean, honestly, the Christmas Carol that I like super think about is like the one Bill Murray, Scrooge, just because that one's pretty funny. But I will check out A Diva Christmas Carol. Oh my gosh.
You might like it. It was cute. Okay, so my movies, I have The Best Man Holiday, A Christmas Story, Home Alone, actually the first one.
Wait, A Christmas Story as in like the one like back in the day, like in the 80s or whatever?
Yeah, with the little boy that fucking
yeah.
So really quick funny story. I used to when we were kids, they used to play it for 24 hours straight on like TBS or something.
They still do that shit though.
And then it used to be called like 24 Hours of A Christmas Story. So at least 3 years in a row, I really thought that movie was 24 hours fucking long.
Oh my
I would start watching it. It never was on the same part. I was like, damn, I woke up, went back to sleep. This thing's still on.
Oh my God.
I really thought the movie was 24 hours long. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. But
hilarious.
So funny. That's like a classic that I definitely used to watch with my brother and sister every Christmas.
I thought about putting it on my list, but I was like, I gotta bump some other shit up. So I'm glad that you recognized it. Thank you.
That shit is good, man. He's like, you're gonna shoot your eye out. My man wanted that little gun so bad just to really fucking break his glasses, like his daddy said. Oh, that was hilarious. Of course, Charlie Brown Christmas. Gotta take it back.
Okay.
Very, very classic. And I really couldn't think of the last one, so I just went with Elf because it's funny.
Ooh, I'm happy you said Elf though.
Elf is fucking hilarious.
So I've never seen it in its entirety. Just
why not though?
I don't know.
But like, why not though?
I don't know. I just caught it. When it's on TV. Sometimes I've never seen it like from start to finish.
But like, it's Elf though.
That means
I don't know how you.
I can say the same thing about Diva's Christmas Carol.
No, you can't say the same thing about. Did it come out in a major movie theater?
No, hell no. It probably went straight to Lifetime.
Well, there you go.
That was on VH1.
The Lifetime do have classic Christmas movies.
Stop it! I can't believe you use those words in the same sentence.
Kelly Rowland, she got
Merry
like a whole
Christmas, Little
trilogy.
Baby. We had this conversation last week. He hasn't seen any of them, but they're cute. It's a good time.
They be having some cute little Christmas movies.
They do. I still gotta watch the one with Corbin and what's the name from High School?
Girl, I seen it. It was cute.
You said cute and little in the same sentence. None of that sounds like an epic. That's all I'm gonna say. You've never been like, you saw a little cute Avengers movie. Oh yeah, little cute little Avengers. No, you would like that was a fucking epic. No one says it about any of these movies.
Maybe not epic, but it was good.
Yeah, they were reunited from High School Musical, so I definitely have to check it out.
And they had like little funny jokes about that. It was cute.
Actually, okay, on a non-Christmas topic, I do want to shout out one TV show though. I know it's totally off topic. Quinta Brunson, from the Black Lady Sketch Comedy.
Watch it.
Right. She has a new TV show that she actually is the creator of. It's on ABC, and I think it's called Elementary or something like that. Abbott Elementary. Yeah, I watched it. Excellent. It was a good time. I heard
it was. Yeah.
It was a good time. So, I mean, honestly, it wasn't even super duper funny, but I like where this is going. The characters are good, and I think it's going to be a good first season.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to support. I need to watch it, but yeah, shout out to Quinta. It's just amazing how she went from being like a viral moment, a meme, to like creating her own shows and stuff. Like, it's amazing. Because she was in Black Lady Sketch Show and all that stuff, right?
Yes, honestly, she's probably one of the redeeming qualities of that show. Because I mean, I hate to say it, that show is not that fun. It's not. I agree.
I stopped watching during the first season.
I kind of just watched it because it was Black, but it wasn't that funny.
It's just not that funny. Like, I don't like. I think the lead girl, she's not like. If she's the lead writer, they need some other writers. Like, and she's just not that funny. But like, there were some shining moments, and Quinta had a lot of them. Low key, like there was that one skit she did where she was discussing between like the perm product, the relaxer. Like she was like, "I need to just go home, wash my hair, and put it in a twist." And the relaxer's talking back to her, and he's like, "Girl, just get this relaxer. It's okay. No shrinkage too." You know what I'm saying? And she's like having a full-on conversation with this relax. It was epic. It was fantastic. At that moment, I was like, "Oh, she's for real. I fuck with her." But yeah, just wanted to shout her out. That was all. Shout out to you, Quinta. To you, girl.
Oh Lord,
he got money.
Take it down. Take it down.
Got money.
Is that all we have?
Yes, that is all I have for today.
Wow,
guys.
That's crazy, man.
Our Christmas themed recess time.
Like, should we do a Kwanzaa episode too?
Do you celebrate Kwanzaa?
Right. Do you know?
Not in a while. I mean, I do a couple days. That's here and there. I don't celebrate every day, but I do a couple of them,
Nah, I be trying to celebrate.
If any of our African brothers and sisters want to come on and educate us, we're more than welcome to having y'all.
I'm definitely here for that, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Just hit us up in our DMs.
Yep. Again, if you want me to reply, it's going to be a little longer. If you'd like to talk to them, they're going to get to it a little faster. Talk to them anyway. They're more interesting.
Just hit up the group. I respond to the group one. I'll be in there all the time. So go ahead, hit us up in our DM.
And yes, guys, please check out our socials as well. Our Facebook page is up.
Yeah.
Our Twitter page up. Instagram page up. Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. I'm just saying, we're around, y'all. You can find us. It's simple to find. I promise you. Everybody,
point, you got to hide from us because we everywhere.
Talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, talk that shit.
Exactly. On YouTube and whatnot. You know what it is.
Anchor Podcast everywhere.
And
SoundCloud too. If that's your stitch, we got SoundCloud.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. And then also we have some big things coming up for the show. We can't talk about them right now because they're kind of a secret, but in our meeting for the show, we came up with some big things and we're honestly excited to drop them on you. Just putting that out there. So, more to come.
Let's just say we're going to end the year off strong and start the new year off stronger.
Ooh. I didn't know you were a poet. Talk about it.
I do my little thug this when I do a thug this,
Okay, guys. All right. Until the next time, we're going to go. I'm Chris.
It's your girl Liz.
And Shauna Don.
And even though the party may change, the vibe remains the same. We out, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.